The Nissan Leaf has become one of the most successful electric vehicles of all time. Now in its second generation, it's more popular than ever, but Nissan feels like it's only just scratched the surface of just how versatile an electric car can really be, which has led Nissan to this. This Leaf has been modified to be used in disaster zones by relief and aid workers, so it's called the Re-Leaf. Because relief, yeah? Get it? Never mind. Whether the pun or the idea came first, we wanted to find out more, so Auto Express took the Re-Leaf for an exclusive first drive. The Re-Leaf is just a concept for now, but a fully working one. Starting life as a regular Leaf in Techno trim, Nissan's engineers have transformed it into part car, part mobile disaster operations centre. Take a look at the outside. The regular car's wheels have been replaced with a set of 17-inch compomotive items wrapped in chunky BF Goodrich Baja all-terrain items. The body gets 40mm arch extensions to accommodate the chunky rubber and wider track, while beefed up suspension gives 225mm of ground clearance. Then there's a jazzy decal pack and, coolest of all, a flashy roof-mounted light bar. Inside, the Re-Leaf is a strict two-seater. The back bench has been ditched to make way for a large storage unit that's designed to hold medical supplies and portable power banks. The concept is set up as a comms hub for aid workers, so there's a pull-out desk complete with a 32-inch computer monitor. The dash is pretty much identical to the standard car, save for a bank of switches on the passenger side which operates controls for the external power sockets, additional lighting, plus that roof-mounted strobe bar. But beyond all the cool styling add-ons, there's a very serious purpose to the Re-Leaf, and it's made possible thanks to the regular Leaf's ability to support bi-directional charging. In the regular model, this means that owners can plug their Leaf into a wall socket at home and draw energy from the onboard battery when grid electricity is expensive, and then charge the car up at night when energy is cheaper. But rather than kettles, TVs and mining for cryptocurrency, Nissan has repurposed the Re-Leaf to power something useful and actually life-saving, like water purification systems and GPS communications networks. Modifications to the standard car have introduced 3 230V power sockets, one in the boot and another 2 water-resistant outlets on the outside. The car's 62 kWh battery pack could supply enough juice to simultaneously run energy-intensive equipment like a jackhammer, a ventilation fan, a medical ventilator, and a 100-watt LED floodlight for 24 hours between charges. This tech has already been put to use in a real-life disaster situation. March 2021 marks the 10th anniversary of one of the greatest disasters in Japan's history. An earthquake off the coast of Fukushima and the resulting tsunami caused untold damage to the region, and critical damage to the nuclear power plant left hundreds of thousands without power. Nissan sent in a fleet of 66 Leafs to the worst hit areas. These gave aid workers the charge they needed to coordinate their efforts and the light to perform search and rescue operations all the way through the night. Of course, some might say, well, a diesel generator can do all of that too. Well, kind of, but there are a few huge benefits to the Re-Leaf. For example, there's no noise and no nasty emissions from a Re-Leaf. Also, you can't drive a diesel generator to a disaster zone. So we got behind the wheel of the Re-Leaf and pointed it straight towards some tricky terrain. Thanks to those tyres and suspension tweaks, it's actually really capable. It might only be front wheel drive, but traction is great, and the underbody protection means that it'll skip over ruts and rocks with ease. For the most part, it's as simple and as accomplished as any other Leaf on the road, but those huge tyres effectively gear the car up, which takes the edge off acceleration. It's also a little more wayward through the bends, but it still handles better than a diesel generator. The Re-Leaf is just a proof of concept for now. Nissan has the potential to deliver this into something much more hardy, or at least SUV based. With a little extra ground clearance, it could become pretty much an unstoppable tool in the armoury of rescue teams throughout the world. We're already imagining how cool a new Aria SUV would look once it's kitted out in full international rescue gear. So what do you think? Are we only just scratching the surface of what EVs can do to help us? And should Nissan create more rough and ready electric off-roaders? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching.